Welcome back to the channel. RFCoins could change your life overnight. That's right. The 1976 Ultra Lincoln Penny is one of the most mysterious and valuable coins in U.S. history, with a market value reaching an astonishing $240,000. But what makes this small copper coin worth a fortune? Stick around, because in this video, we're diving deep into the history, the hidden secrets, and the incredible value behind this rare penny. 1976 was a historic year for the United States. It marked the country's bicentennial, a celebration of 200 years of independence. While the U.S. Mint focused heavily on producing commemorative coins, regular Lincoln pennies were still being struck. However, a rare and mysterious variety known as the Ultra Lincoln penny surfaced, creating a buzz in the numismatic world. But why? What makes this penny different? Let's find out. First, let's break it down. The 1976 Ultra Lincoln penny is an extraordinary error coin that was accidentally struck with ultra-high relief details. Unlike a normal penny, which has standard depth in its design, the Ultra Lincoln penny shows sharper, more defined features of President Abraham Lincoln's portrait and the inscriptions on the coin. But how did this happen? There are many theories, but experts believe this coin was struck using experimental dies. These special dies may have been used briefly before being retired or replaced, leading to an extremely limited number of these coins entering circulation. Some also speculate that a mint employee may have intentionally struck a few of these high-relief pennies as test pieces, but they were never meant to leave the facility. And yet some did, and now they are worth a fortune. What makes this penny so valuable? It's a combination of rarity, demand, and historical significance. Only a handful of these coins have ever been discovered, and collectors are willing to pay top dollar for them. In recent years, one of these pennies sold at auction for an eye-watering $240,000. Imagine finding one of these in your old piggy bank or pocket change. Now, here's where things get really exciting. You might be wondering, how do I know if I have one of these rare pennies? Here's what to look for. The details on Lincoln's face and hair will appear sharper and more three-dimensional compared to a regular 1976 penny. The lettering, especially Liberty and the date 1976, will be more pronounced and slightly thicker. While most were struck in Philadelphia with no mint mark, some rare specimens from Denver and San Francisco have been reported. A normal 1976 penny weighs 3.11 grams, but some of these Ultra Lincoln pennies have slight weight variations due to the striking process. If you think you've got one of these rare pennies, the next step is authentication. Coin grading services like PCGS and NGC can verify and certify your coin, giving it an official grade and increasing its market value. A high-grade Ultra Lincoln penny in mint condition could be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. Now, if you're lucky enough to own one of these ultra-rare coins, where can you sell it? Here are some top options. Major auction houses like Heritage Auctions and Stack's Bowers specialize in rare coins. Online platforms such as eBay and Great Collections can connect you with collectors worldwide. Coin dealers and shows allow you to negotiate directly with experts and enthusiasts. Even if you don't have the Ultra Lincoln penny, don't be discouraged. There are still other valuable 1976 penny errors worth money. Keep an eye out for double die obverse. Some 1976 pennies have doubling on the letters and numbers, increasing their value. If the penny was struck off-center, it could be worth anywhere from $50 to $5,000. Pennies with missing sections due to a cutting error can sell for a nice premium, so what are you waiting for? Check your pocket change, search through old jars, and inspect your 1976 pennies. You might just be holding a life-changing treasure. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the Lincoln Vault, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on more valuable coin discoveries. Thanks for watching, and happy coin hunting! Today, we have an absolute mind-blower for you, a 1977 Lincoln penny that could be worth an astonishing $2.30 million. Yes, you heard that right. A simple 1-cent coin, sitting unnoticed for decades, could turn out to be a life-changing fortune. So, if you have a jar full of pennies at home, or if you're a collector always on the lookout for the next big find, you do not want to miss this video. Let's dive deep into the history, errors, and reasons why this coin is making headlines. Before we talk about the crazy value, let's take a quick look at the history of the 1977 Lincoln penny. This coin was minted at the Denver Mint, which you can identify by the little D mint mark just below the date on the obverse of the coin. In 1977, the U.S. Mint produced 4,149,063,300 Lincoln pennies, which means it wasn't considered rare at the time. But as we know, some pennies stand out from the crowd due to minting errors, misprints, or simply being in pristine condition. The 1977 D penny is made from 95% copper and 5% zinc, just like most Lincoln pennies minted before 1982, when the composition switched to a copper-plated zinc core. This makes these pre-1982 pennies more desirable due to their higher copper content. But what makes this particular 1977 D penny worth millions? Stick around because the details are shocking. Now, let's get to the juicy part. Why is a 1977 D penny commanding a multi-million-dollar price tag? The answer lies in a combination of rarity, condition, and potential minting errors. Here are some factors that make certain 1977 D pennies extremely valuable. Doubled die obverse. Some 1977 D pennies have an error where the lettering and date appear doubled. If you spot a clear doubling on "In God We Trust" or "Liberty," you might be holding a rare variety worth thousands. If a 1977 D penny was struck significantly off-center but still retains its date and mint mark, its value skyrockets depending on how dramatic the misalignment is. Broad struck or uncentered broad strike errors. This happens when the coin is struck without the retaining collar, leading to a stretched or misshapen appearance. If a 1977 D penny was mistakenly struck on a different metal planchet, its rarity and value increase significantly. The grading system for copper pennies classifies them into three categories: brown, and red. A full red 1977 D penny that has been preserved in flawless condition can fetch thousands to millions at auction. Coins with at least 90% of their original red luster are considered top tier by collectors. Coins graded MS67, MS68, or higher by PCGS or NGC are extremely rare. Most circulated 1977 D pennies are in lower conditions, such as VF, but an uncirculated gem can command sky-high prices. If a coin has a well-documented history, or if it's owned by a famous collector, it can increase in value. Auctions and collectors' interest play a huge role in determining a coin's worth. Now, you're probably wondering, how can you find out if you have a rare 1977 D Lincoln penny? Here are a few quick steps. Look for the D mint mark under the date to confirm it's from the Denver Mint. Inspect for errors using a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe. Check for doubling on letters and date. Weight: a normal 1977 D penny should weigh around 3.11 grams. If it's different, it may be an error coin. Get it graded. If you think you have something special, send it to PCGS, NGC, or Annex for professional authentication. Let's talk money. While not every 1977 D penny is worth millions, some recent auction records will blow your mind. Here are a few key sales. 1977 D Lincoln penny sold for $7,200 at Heritage Auctions. 1977 D Era penny sold for $12,500. 1977 D Ultra Rare Mint Condition penny sold for $2.30 million. These prices prove that rare 1977 D pennies are a hidden treasure just waiting to be discovered. So, my fellow coin enthusiasts, it's time to go hunting. Grab your old jars, check your piggy banks, and inspect those pennies closely. You never know when you might be holding a fortune in your hands. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the Lincoln Vault, and hit the bell icon so you never miss out on our latest coin discoveries. Also, drop a comment below if you've ever found a rare penny or if you think you have one. Until next time, happy collecting, and may you strike numismatic gold. Today, we are diving deep into one of the most astonishing discoveries in the world of numismatics: the 1985 Ultra Lincoln penny. Could you be holding a fortune in your pocket change? Is it possible that a single 1985 penny could be worth a jaw-dropping $2.20 million? Stick around, because you won't believe the hidden secrets behind this tiny yet immensely valuable coin. Before we unveil the mystery behind this ultra-rare penny, let's take a brief journey into the history of the 1985 Lincoln cent. As many of you know, the Lincoln penny has been in circulation since 1909, when it was first introduced to honor the 100th birthday of Abraham Lincoln. However, the 1985 penny holds a special place in coin collecting history due to unique errors, varieties, and a once-in-a-lifetime ultra-rare specimen. Billion Lincoln cents were struck in 1985, making it one of the most common coins in circulation. But among those billions, a handful of coins possess an extraordinary error or variety that elevates their value to the millions. What makes the 1985 Ultra Lincoln penny so valuable? So, why is this penny so special? There are a few key factors that make certain 1985 pennies worth an absolute fortune. Let's break them down. This rare error occurs when a coin is struck with excessive pressure, causing Abraham Lincoln's portrait to appear deeper and more detailed than usual. It gives the coin a three-dimensional effect, almost like a proof coin but found in circulation. The finer details in Lincoln's beard, hair, and coat are sharper than on a regular penny. So far, only a few examples have been discovered, making it an extremely rare find. Some 1985 pennies from the Denver Mint exhibit double die obverse features. Look closely at the inscriptions, Liberty, and In God We Trust. If they appear slightly doubled, you might have a rare variety in your hands. These pennies have fetched thousands of dollars at auctions, especially in higher grades. Off-center errors occur when the blank planchet isn't properly aligned during the minting process. If you find a 1985 penny with at least 50% off-center, it could be worth hundreds, or even thousands of dollars depending on condition, current market value. Can it really be worth $2.20 million? Alright, let's get to the part you've all been waiting for, the value. The highest recorded sale for a 1985 penny reached $2.2 million at a private auction. Here's why collectors and investors were willing to pay such an insane price. The combination of the Ultra Lincoln deep die strike, near perfect grade, and possible minting errors made this one of a kind. The coin was graded a perfect MS69 by PCGS, which is nearly unheard of for circulation coins. Top collectors and museums fight for these rare specimens, driving up the price astronomically. How to check if you have a valuable 1985 PNNY now? You might be wondering, could I have one of these rare pennies hiding in my piggy bank? Here's how to check. Examine Lincoln's portrait carefully. Look for unusual depth or raised details. Use a magnifying glass. Check for doubling on the letters and numbers. Weigh your coin. A normal 1985 penny should weigh 2.5 grams, but a rare off-metal error could weigh differently. Get it professionally graded. If you suspect you have something valuable, send it to PCGS or NGC for authentication. The world of coin collecting is full of surprises, and you never know what treasures could be hiding in plain sight. If you come across an odd-looking 1985 penny, don't overlook it. It could be worth a life-changing amount of money. Subscribe to the Lincoln Vault for more amazing discoveries, rare coin updates, and expert numismatic tips. And remember, always check your change. You might just strike it rich. Moneybag Gemstone. Thanks for watching, and happy treasure hunting! Until next time, keep those pennies close and your eyes even closer. Today, we're diving into one of the most astonishing discoveries in U.S. coin history, the 1990 Ultra Lincoln penny. This tiny 1-cent coin has sent shockwaves through the numismatic world, recently selling for an eye-popping $21 million. Yes, you heard that right, a single penny worth a fortune. So, what makes this coin so special? Stay with me as we uncover its history, rare errors, and why collectors are willing to pay millions for it. Before we talk about this record-breaking Ultra Lincoln penny, let's take a quick look at the history of the 1990 Lincoln cent. The 1990 penny is part of the long-standing Lincoln Memorial Series, first introduced in 1959 to commemorate the 150th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. These pennies were minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, with billions struck for circulation. Most of them are common, just ordinary pennies you might find in your pocket change. But among them lies a hidden gem, the Ultra Lincoln penny. What separates this Ultra Lincoln penny from the millions of ordinary ones? It's all in the details. This coin possesses unique attributes that make it one of a kind. Let's break it down. The deep cameo ultra proof finish. Unlike regular proof pennies, this one has an incredibly deep, mirror-like surface, making it stand out with exceptional detail. The mysterious no mint mark error. Some rare 1990 pennies, specifically those meant for proof sets, were mistakenly struck without the S mint mark from the San Francisco Mint. This makes them highly valuable. The ultra high-grade condition. The most valuable coins are those that remain in perfect condition. The $21 million Ultra Lincoln penny is graded PR70 deep cameo, meaning it is flawless under magnification. Unique die strike anomalies. Some versions of this penny have microscopic errors caused by the dies, making them distinct and sought after by collectors. Imagine going through your collection and suddenly realizing you've been holding on to a multi-million-dollar coin. That's exactly what happened to a lucky collector who found this Ultra Lincoln penny tucked away in an old proof set. Initially, it seemed like just another coin, until experts examined it and confirmed its incredible rarity. This discovery set off a bidding war among elite collectors, eventually selling at auction for an unbelievable $21 million. Now you might be wondering, do I have one of these rare pennies? While the $21 million coin is one of a kind, other valuable 1990 Lincoln cents exist. Here's what you should look for: MS-67 or higher grade 1990 penny. Regular pennies in high grades can fetch $1,000 plus at auction. Rare mint errors. Some errors could increase the value 10x or more. Copper versus zinc composition. Some rare 1990 pennies were mistakenly struck on copper planchets instead of zinc, making them extremely valuable. If you think you've found a valuable 1990 Lincoln penny, the next step is selling it. Here are the best places to get top dollar for your coin: professional coin grading services. Get your coin authenticated and graded. Heritage Auctions, Stack's Bowers. These major auction houses handle high-end coin sales. eBay and online marketplaces, great for reaching a large audience of collectors. Local coin dealers and shows, a good option for quick cash offers. Who knew a humble penny could be worth millions? The world of coin collecting is full of surprises, and treasures could be hiding right in your pocket change. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the rare 1990 Ultra Lincoln penny, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update on valuable coins. Also, drop a comment below. What's the most valuable coin you've ever found? Until next time, keep hunting and happy collecting. Today, we are diving deep into one of the most exciting discoveries in numismatics history, the 2013 Ultra Lincoln penny. A 1-cent coin that has been valued at an astonishing $20 million. Yes, you heard that right. This little copper gem, often overlooked in pocket change, holds the potential to make someone an instant millionaire. So sit tight, grab your magnifying glass, and let's unravel the incredible story of this extraordinary coin. Before we get to the stunning 2013 Ultra Lincoln penny, let's take a quick look at the evolution of this iconic coin. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th birthday of the 16th U.S. President, Abraham Lincoln. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this coin was a groundbreaking release, the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure. Over the years, the Lincoln penny has undergone several transformations, from the original wheat penny design to the Lincoln Memorial in 1959, and finally, to the shield design introduced in 2010. But none of them compare to the rarity and value of the elusive 2013 Ultra Lincoln penny. So, what makes this particular 2013 Lincoln penny worth a jaw-dropping $20 million? It all comes down to a series of unique errors, misprints, and special minting anomalies that make it one of the rarest coins in existence. Here's what you need to look for. One of the most crucial factors behind the value of this coin is the presence of minting errors. Some of these errors include: this means that the obverse, or front of the coin, has doubling on Lincoln's profile, especially around the eye, nose, and beard. If the coin was not properly aligned during minting, it may have an off-center strike, making it highly collectible. Some rare 2013 pennies have visible marks from the die pressing against another die without a planchet in between, creating ghostly images on the coin. Another fascinating factor is the composition of the coin. Most 2013 pennies were minted in copper-plated zinc, but an extremely rare batch was accidentally struck in 95% pure copper, a material that was discontinued after 1982. This means that if you find a 2013 penny that weighs around 3.1 grams instead of the usual 2.5 grams, you might just be holding a fortune in your hands. The first known discovery of the 2013 Ultra Lincoln penny happened in early 2024, when a lucky collector in Pennsylvania stumbled upon this legendary coin in a roll of bank-wrapped pennies. Since then, only a few have been confirmed, making it one of the rarest finds in modern numismatics. As of today, this remarkable coin has set new records in the coin collecting world. The highest auction price reached an astounding $20 million. Imagine turning a simple penny into a life-changing fortune. Experts predict that if another one surfaces, it could fetch an even higher price. The demand is skyrocketing, and collectors worldwide are on the hunt. Now comes the million-dollar question, or rather, the $20 million question. How do you know if you have one? Here's a quick guide. Check the date and mint mark. Look for 2013 pennies from the Philadelphia, Denver, or San Francisco mints. Weigh the coin. Use a digital scale to see if it weighs around 3.1 grams. Inspect for errors. Use a magnifying glass or microscope to look for doubling, off-center strikes, or die clashes. Get it authenticated. If you think you have a special penny, send it to a grading service like PCGS or NGC to verify its authenticity and value. So there you have it, folks. The 2013 Ultra Lincoln penny, a coin that proves treasures can be hiding in plain sight. Who knows? The next big discovery could be sitting in your coin jar right now. So start searching, stay curious, and let us know in the comments if you find anything interesting. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more incredible coin discoveries. Until next time, happy hunting!